Okay, good morning. Just on the road, still going down I-20. Slept great last night. As you saw, the difference in the temperatures. It's still 26 degrees right now, but it's beautiful, nice clear skies. The sun's coming up. It'll warm up. I'm just heading east, and we'll see where the next adventure is. So currently in the Fort Worth, Dallas I-20 corridor, and it's been very, very nerve-wracking. I'm not filming at all. I found this, I'm in a quiet spot right now, but there was construction and and the way that people are driving, like I said, this is a dense part of the I-20. I'm hoping once I get on the east side of Dallas, which is soon, I'll probably have another half an hour, maybe an hour of this dense traffic. I'm hoping it'll start to spread out a little bit, but it's, as you know, driving in some of the major, highways or interstates, it's definitely, it's more than a cup of coffee, that's for sure. Boy, oh boy. All right, I have to really stay focused. Like I said, this is like a little breather right now, so until the next, dense spot. I'm going to stop at a Buc-ee's. So always exciting. It's like the Walmart of gasoline stations. I've only been in one other one while I was driving back from the Foothills Trail, and it's unbelievable by just the immense size of it all. You can already see by the parking lot, they don't kid around. So I just want to pull into. I'm not going to get gas. Okay, already passed Buc-ee, went to Buc-ee's, and I just looked around real quickly. Once again, I didn't want to film inside. It literally is like the size of a Walmart. It has a lot of stuff. I don't know if any of you have traveled to one. You can comment in the comments below. But the prices are a lot less than stopping at any of the gas stations along the way. From what I'm seeing, it's like a perfect example is like potato chips. You normally pay like $4 to $5 a bag at, say, at a Shell station or a big, gasoline station. At Buc-ee's, they're like $2 and some change. And of course, Buc-ee has their own products. They have a ton of like jerkies and all. It's whatever. It's just, it's a fun little stop. Just don't get lost in it all, because it is quite overwhelming, at least to me. All right, so I've already decided, since I didn't have any internet at the campsite, which is fine, but I like to do all my planning for the day in the morning. I really don't like to spend a lot of time in a parking lot in the middle of the day when I could be either making miles or just moving forward. So what I'm going to do is I've already routed. I'm going to go, I think I'll be in Mississippi, and there is another one of these travel stops with one of the gas stations, and I'm going to stop there and overnight there, and then that'll put me in a really good position. I'm not going to go ahead, I can't overnight in Florida, because it's at least at their rest stops you can't overnight. I don't know how it is at the gasoline stations or anything like that, but I'll see what I can find, and I'll let you know. But right now it's about a 6-hour drive to Mississippi. It's almost noon now, So the way I look at it, I'll get there right around sundown, which is a good time for me to stop. I went ahead, I made more rice and lentils for dinner. It's a good filling meal for me. And all right, I'll catch with you later.
Continue on I-20 East for 33 miles.